Welcome to one of the most captivating cities in the world. Istanbul, the heart of Türkiye, is a vibrant metropolis where East meets West, tradition dances with modernity, and every street corner holds centuries of history. Whether you are a first-time visitor or a seasoned traveler, Istanbul never ceases to amaze. Straddling two continents, Europe and Asia, and divided by the Bosphorus Strait, Istanbul is a city with a soul. It is Turkey's largest city with a population of over 15.5 million people, making it one of the most populous urban centers in the world. The official language spoken here is Turkish, though English is commonly understood in tourist areas. Istanbul's economy is dynamic and diverse. It is the financial and cultural capital of Türkiye, with thriving sectors in finance, media, tourism, and technology. The city is home to the Borsa Istanbul, Istanbul Stock Exchange, and numerous multinational companies. The weather in Istanbul is influenced by a combination of Mediterranean, oceanic, and humid subtropical climates. Summers, June to August, are hot and humid, with average temperatures around 28 degrees Celsius, 82 degrees Fahrenheit, while winters, December to February, are chilly and wet, averaging 8 degrees Celsius, 46 degrees Fahrenheit. Spring, April to June, and autumn, September to November, are the best times to visit, offering mild temperatures and fewer crowds. Now let's dive into the top places you absolutely must visit in Istanbul, marked on the map for your convenience. Hagia Sophia. Hagia Sophia, originally a church, later a mosque, then a museum, and now once again a mosque. Hagia Sophia is the epitome of architectural grandeur and religious significance. Its massive dome, stunning mosaics, and imposing structure make it one of the most visited landmarks in Istanbul. Blue Mosque, Sultan Ahmet Camii. Located just opposite Hagia Sophia, this mosque is famed for its 6 minarets and exquisite blue Iznik tiles. Visitors are welcome to explore its majestic interiors, but remember to dress modestly. Topkapi Palace. This opulent palace was the administrative center of the Ottoman Empire for nearly 400 years. Explore the imperial harem, the treasury, and the holy relics room to understand the grandeur of the sultans. Basilica Cistern. Underground marvel. The Basilica Cistern features rows of ancient columns and eerie lighting that gives it a mystical ambiance. Look out for the Medusa heads at the base of 2 columns. Grand Bazaar, Kapalı Çarşı. One of the largest and oldest covered markets in the world, the Grand Bazaar is a shopper's paradise. With over 4,000 shops selling everything from carpets to jewelry, spices to ceramics, it's a feast for the senses. Spice Bazaar. Mısır Çarşısı. Smaller but equally colorful, the Spice Bazaar is the best place to buy Turkish delights, saffron, dried fruits, and exotic teas. Bosphorus Cruise. Take a ferry ride or private cruise along the Bosphorus to see Istanbul from the water. The views of palaces, fortresses, and minarets are simply breathtaking. You'll pass under the Bosphorus Bridge, linking Europe and Asia. Galata Tower. Climb to the top of this medieval stone tower for panoramic views of Istanbul. It's especially beautiful at sunset, as the city glows in golden hues. Istiklal Street and Taksim Square. This bustling pedestrian avenue is lined with shops, cafes, and historic buildings. The nostalgic tram running along the street is iconic. Taksim Square, at the end of the avenue, is a hub of modern Istanbul life. Dolmabahce Palace. Built in the 19th century, Dolmabahce was the imperial residence of the later Ottoman sultans and Mustafa Kemal Ataturk. It boasts a blend of European architectural styles and stunning chandeliers. Kora Church, Karaya Museum. This Byzantine church, now a mosque, contains some of the most beautiful mosaics and frescoes depicting biblical scenes. It's a bit off the beaten path but well worth the visit. Süleymaniye Mosque. Designed by the legendary architect Mimar Sinan, this mosque is a masterpiece of Ottoman architecture and offers serene views over the Golden Horn. Pierre Lodi Hill. Take the cable car up to Pierre Lodi Café for a spectacular view of the Golden Horn. Named after the French writer who loved Istanbul, this spot is perfect for a relaxing tea or Turkish coffee. Prince's Islands. A short ferry ride from the city. These islands are peaceful retreats where motorized vehicles are banned. Rent a bike or enjoy a horse-drawn carriage ride. Büyükada is the largest and most popular island. Istanbul Archaeology Museums, comprising 3 museums. This complex houses over 1 million artifacts from civilizations like the Greeks, Romans, and Ottomans. Don't miss the Alexander sarcophagus and the Treaty of Kadesh. Istanbul Modern. This museum of contemporary art is located along the Bosphorus and showcases works by Turkish and international artists. It's a great place to explore the modern face of Turkish creativity. Miniature, perfect for families. Miniature is a park filled with miniature models of Turkey's most iconic landmarks. It offers a fun, educational overview of the country's history and culture. Emirgan Park, one of Istanbul's most beautiful green spaces, especially during the Tulip Festival in April. The park offers walking trails, Ottoman pavilions, and lovely views over the Bosphorus. Belgrade Forest, located on the European side, this large forested area is ideal for hiking, jogging, and picnicking. It's a great way to escape the city without leaving it entirely. Yıldız Park, a serene oasis in the heart of the city. Yıldız Park was once part of the Imperial Garden. Today, it's a public park with winding paths, decorative ponds, and Ottoman-era mansions. When it comes to accommodation, Istanbul offers something for every budget and style. In the historic Sultanahmet area, you can find charming boutique hotels like the Four Seasons Hotel Istanbul at Sultanahmet, which is set in a former prison. In the bustling Beyoğlu district, you'll find modern hotels like the Soho House Istanbul or the Marmara Taksim, offering contemporary comforts and close proximity to nightlife and dining. For luxury by the Bosphorus, consider the Sirigan Palace Kempinski or the Shangri-La Bosphorus. Budget travelers can explore hostels and guest houses in districts like Kadıköy and Galata. These areas offer a local vibe, excellent food, and easy transportation options. Istanbul's food scene is legendary. From street eats like simit and doner to world-class restaurants serving Ottoman and fusion cuisine, every meal is an adventure. Don't miss out on a traditional Turkish breakfast, freshly grilled fish by the Galata Bridge, or baklava paired with strong Turkish coffee. Getting around Istanbul is relatively easy thanks to its extensive public transport network, including trams, metro lines, ferries, and buses. The Istanbul Cart, a reloadable transport card, is your best friend for navigating the city efficiently. A few practical tips. Carry cash as not all places accept cards. Learn a few Turkish phrases. Locals appreciate the effort. Dress modestly when visiting mosques. And finally, always bargain politely in bazaars. Istanbul is more than just a destination. It's an experience. A city where every alley tells a story, every meal is a cultural exchange, and every view is a memory waiting to happen. Whether you're marveling at its ancient wonders, cruising its shimmering waters, or sipping tea as the call to prayer echoes across the skyline, Istanbul promises to leave you enchanted. So pack your bags, charge your camera, and get ready to lose yourself in the magic of Istanbul. Türkiye awaits you with open arms and timeless tales. Welcome to the dazzling world of Istanbul, a city that pulses with energy both day and night. When the sun sets over the Bosphorus, Istanbul transforms into a completely different city, teeming with vibrant life, lights, and the echo of music coming from its countless bars, nightclubs, meyhanes, and rooftop lounges. The nightlife in Istanbul is a harmonious blend of the traditional and the modern. It's where the echoes of a centuries-old culture meet the beats of the latest electronic music. Istanbul's nightlife scene offers something for every kind of traveler. Whether you're looking for a quiet evening with traditional live music or an all-night dance party in a cutting-edge club, Istanbul delivers. The Beyoğlu district, including Taksim Square and Istiklal Street, is the heart of the city's nightlife. Here, bars line the side streets, ranging from small neighborhood pubs to stylish cocktail lounges and pulsing dance clubs. Taksim is also home to many rooftop venues that offer panoramic views of the Bosphorus, the Golden Horn, and the city's glowing skyline. As you sip a carefully crafted drink, the historic minarets and domes twinkle under the night sky, reminding you that you're standing in a city like no other. A typical night in Istanbul might begin with a leisurely dinner at a traditional meyhane. These Turkish taverns are the perfect starting point for a night out. The atmosphere is warm and inviting, with tables covered in small plates of meze, delicious appetizers ranging from hummus and eggplant salad to marinated octopus and grilled halloumi. Rakı, an anise-flavored spirit known as lion's milk, flows freely in these establishments. It's a drink that defines Turkish social culture, meant to be sipped slowly in good company, accompanied by heartfelt conversation, laughter, and live Turkish music performed by seasoned musicians. After dinner, the city opens up into a world of possibilities. In Karaköy, one of the trendiest areas in Istanbul, you'll find everything from underground jazz bars to bohemian art spaces. This neighborhood, once a gritty port district, has been revitalized into a cultural hub with high-end cocktail bars, speakeasies, and buzzing restaurants. Young locals and tourists alike gather here to enjoy innovative drinks and alternative music in spaces that fuse industrial aesthetics with Ottoman flair. On the Asian side, Kadıköy and Moda offer a more laid-back but equally vibrant nightlife scene. This is where the locals go to unwind. The bars here are more casual, with indie bands playing live music and cafes that turn into DJ lounges after dark. In Kadıköy's bar street, you can hop from one venue to another, trying craft beers, sipping gin and tonics, and soaking in the creative spirit that defines this part of the city. If you're in the mood for luxury, head to Nişantaşı or Bebek. These upscale neighborhoods are known for their chic nightclubs and glamorous cocktail bars. Bebek, situated along the Bosphorus, is particularly famous for its waterfront venues. You can dance the night away in a club built on a pier, with the sea breeze in your hair and yachts anchored nearby. It's an experience that captures the essence of Istanbul's cosmopolitan charm. As the night progresses, Istanbul doesn't slow down. Many clubs stay open until sunrise, and after parties are a common occurrence. Popular venues like Reyna, Foodie, or 360 Istanbul have become iconic for their stunning views, world-class DJs, and fashionable crowds. These spots mix local and international music styles, from Turkish pop and arabesque to techno and deep house, creating a unique soundscape that mirrors the city's eclectic personality. Live music is a major part of the nightlife experience in Türkiye. In Istanbul, you can find venues hosting everything from traditional Turkish folk and classical Ottoman music to rock, jazz, and world music. Babylon, Salon İKSV, and Zorlu PSM are just a few of the top spots where music lovers gather to hear live performances from both Turkish and international artists. These venues often host experimental acts and are known for fostering a rich and diverse music scene. Istanbul also offers many LGBTQ+ friendly bars and clubs, particularly around Taksim and Sicily. While Türkiye remains a conservative country in some aspects, Istanbul stands out as a more progressive, open-minded metropolis where diversity and self-expression are increasingly embraced in the nightlife culture. But nightlife in Türkiye isn't confined to Istanbul alone. Cities like Izmir, Ankara, Antalya, and Bodrum have their own exciting nocturnal rhythms. Izmir's Alsancak district is alive with waterfront bars and cafes, Ankara's Kizilay is buzzing with student-filled pubs and rock bars, and Bodrum is legendary for its beach clubs and open-air discos that draw crowds from across Europe. In addition to nightlife, Türkiye is a culinary paradise, and traditional food and beverage culture is deeply interwoven into the fabric of everyday life. Turkish cuisine is a reflection of the country's diverse history, blending influences from Central Asia, the Middle East, the Mediterranean, and the Balkans. Every meal tells a story, every flavor carries centuries of tradition. Start your culinary journey with a Turkish breakfast, or kahvaltı, an abundant spread that includes cheeses, olives, tomatoes, cucumbers, fresh bread, jams, honey with clotted cream, kaymak, eggs, and sucuk, a spicy sausage. Turkish tea, served in delicate tulip-shaped glasses, is the essential companion to every breakfast. In some places, you'll also find menemen, a delicious dish made with scrambled eggs, tomatoes, peppers, and spices. For lunch or dinner, you can't go wrong with a hearty bowl of mercimek çorbası, or lentil soup, a staple comfort food across the country. Grilled meats are central to Turkish cuisine, from sis kebab to koft, juicy meatballs made of lamb or beef, often spiced and served with rice or bread. Doner kebab, one of Türkiye's most famous culinary exports, is best enjoyed from a street vendor or a small local restaurant where the meat is sliced fresh off the rotating spit. Vegetarians will find plenty of options too. Dishes like imam bayıldı, eggplant stuffed with onion, garlic, and tomato, and zeytinyağlı sarma, vine leaves filled with rice, herbs, and pine nuts, are bursting with flavor. Turkish cuisine places a big emphasis on seasonal vegetables, herbs, and legumes, and meze culture offers a wide array of plant-based small plates to try. In coastal regions like the Aegean and the Mediterranean, seafood plays a starring role. Grilled fish, calamari, shrimp casserole, karides guvek, and stuffed mussels, midye dolma, are popular dishes, often served in taverns that overlook the sea. These meals are usually accompanied by rakı, the national drink, which turns milky white when mixed with water. Rakı is traditionally consumed with seafood and meze in a long, leisurely meal known as a rakı sofrası, an experience that is as much about conversation and camaraderie as it is about the food. Turkish street food is another highlight. Try simit, a sesame-covered bread ring sold by vendors on nearly every street corner. Or grab a durum, a wrap filled with grilled meat and vegetables. Lahmacun, often called Turkish pizza, is a thin flatbread topped with spiced minced meat, parsley, and lemon juice, rolled up and eaten on the go. Gözleme, a hand-rolled pastry filled with cheese, spinach, or meat, is another street favorite. When it comes to dessert, Türkiye is a dream come true. Baklava, layers of phyllo dough filled with pistachios and soaked in syrup, is the most famous, but there's also künefe, a warm cheese pastry soaked in sweet syrup and topped with crushed pistachios. For something lighter, try sütlaç, a creamy rice pudding, or aşure, a dessert made of grains, nuts, and fruits believed to date back to Noah's Ark. Turkish coffee is an institution unto itself. It's thick, rich, and served in small cups, often with a piece of Turkish delight. Drinking Turkish coffee isn't just about the caffeine hit, it's a cultural ritual, often followed by fortune-telling with the leftover coffee grounds. It's customary to sit, sip slowly, and enjoy the moment. In contrast, Turkish tea is consumed all day long and is offered as a sign of hospitality, whether you're shopping in the Grand Bazaar or visiting someone's home. Alcohol in Türkiye is widely available in most cities, despite some conservative attitudes. Local wines from regions like Cappadocia, Thrace, and the Aegean have seen a rise in quality and popularity. Efes and Bomonti are the most popular Turkish beer brands, and local craft breweries are starting to make their mark as well. For something sweet and unique, try boza, a fermented drink made from grains, or salgam, a tangy, fermented turnip juice that's often served with kebab. Whether you're dancing on a rooftop overlooking the Bosphorus, enjoying live saz music in a traditional meyhane, sampling fresh seafood by the coast, or sipping tea with locals in a quiet alleyway, the nightlife and food culture in Istanbul and throughout Türkiye offer unforgettable experiences for every traveler. The warmth of the people, the richness of the flavors, and the rhythm of the city come together to create a truly magical atmosphere. Don't forget to like and subscribe my channel for more video.